So make sure you are that is deep inhalation, retention, and exhalation. So like while doing Sandhya Vandanam, don't do that. Okay. Do with concentration and longer duration for each of the cycles of inhalation, retention, and exhalation. And focus on the breath. So don't allow the mind to wander anywhere. So it's a measure. How much air am I inhaling? How long am I retaining? Is my exhalation effective? Lot of force. So like that. Okay. See, one full proper cycle of pranayama gives you a lot of energy. Should be able to feel that. That's when you can know that you are doing this correctly. It's all no self-examination. There is no external examiner. Okay. Like that, do at least 4 times and relax your entire physical body, mind, sense of calmness and quietude, and that is shantam. That is peace. You'll get by this practice. So this is a temporary peace by doing this pranayama. Only by jnanam you can get the ultimate peace. After doing at least 4 times and the physical body and the mind are relaxed, means what? Shantam. The whole thing is peaceful. Traditional dhyanam, not all this no newbies, what they invented newly, no. Traditional dhyanam, Sampradayak dhyanam says that when the mind is calm and quietened, raise the thought to the supreme principle called Brahman. Once again, all this is got the proof in Upanishad mantras. Sarvam khalvidam brahma tajjala niti shanta upasita. The Chandogya mantra. Very rarely people study all these Upanishads. It's a problem. So, sarvam khalvidam brahma. Everything is Brahman. Brahmaivedam amrutam purastat, Brahma paschat, Brahma dakhinataschottarena, adhaschodbham cha prastam, Brahmaivedam vishwamidam varishtham. Another mantra says wonderfully. So everything around is Brahman, provided you are able to get that vision. Drishtim jnanamayim kritva pashyet Brahmamayam Jagat. Otherwise, we'll see only the physical world, the matter principle. So, this Brahman is something that you cannot what? See, hear, smell, taste. But one can realize this Brahman as your own true self, the fundamental cognition principle, the consciousness principle behind all your cognitions. So, when you hear something, shabdam, when you touch something, sparsham, rupam, when you see something, rasam, taste, gandham, smell, the cognitive aspect is enabled only by the consciousness principle called Brahman. And so, let us take the Upanishad mantra. It says that this cognitive factor, the root cause for the cognitive factor is the consciousness principle, which is Brahman. Pratibodha viditam matam amrutatvam hi vindate atmana vindate viryam vidyaya vindate amrutam. It's a very, very beautiful, powerful, wonderful mantra. Bodham, bodham, pratibodham. So, the path of Vedanta is easy and also difficult. It's easy because you don't need to go to a temple, you don't need to have any physical form, no God, nothing. Sit quietly and just analyze the cognition that is happening. How am I able to hear? How am I able to see? How am I able to feel? Bodham, bodham, pratibodham. Continuous cognition that is happening. That itself is a dhyanam. You can realize that part and parcel of yourself is pure Brahman, supreme consciousness. And what is the beauty? This mantra is wonderful. So, once you understand that this supreme consciousness is my true nature and that is Brahman, Amrutatvam hi vindate. Pratibodha viditam. Again and again, Upanishad says viditam. One has to understand, know, realize. It is not some Nama Sankirtana, Bhajana, Harikatha. It's not inner engineering, it's not art. It's sitting down and studying Vedanta Shastra systematically with a guru for significant period of time, traditionally. Pratibodha viditam matam amrutatvam hi vindate. It will take you to immortality, moksham, paramanandam, absolute bliss, eternal bliss from timeless wisdom. This wisdom alone can give you that bliss, permanent bliss. Pratibodha viditam matam amrutatvam hi vindate. Verily. So the Upanishad promises that knowing this Brahman, realizing this Brahman as Atman, one's own true nature, gives you absolute bliss. Atmana. Now you see, from that Pratibodham, it becomes Atmana. That means what? It is your own true nature. Just to analyze this mantra can take even 1 hour. We don't have time. Atmana vindate viryam. So once you understand this supreme conscious principle as your own true nature, that means what? You start identifying yourself with Atman. You are that Atman. Aham Brahmasmi. So once you understand that, Vindate Viryam, it's all about mental strength. See, within a second, you can get broken down. A constant focus on Atma Jnanam, understanding you are the Atman, your mind becomes extremely strong. Viryam, this power of knowledge gives you special energy, special capability to withstand anything, to achieve anything. Atmana vindate viryam. Just by knowing and identifying. Then if you're able to establish yourself and realize Vidyaya, Brahma Vidyaya, Vindate Amritam. So while you are living, you are energetic, very calm, peaceful, very efficient, everything, doing everything correct, and always happy. And what? Vidyaya Vindate Amritam. After this physical body perishes, you are no longer subject to the cycle of samsara, you attain moksha. So wonderful mantra. So once again, do dhyanam on this mantra. Pratibodha viditam matam amritatvam hi vindate atmana vindate viryam vidyaya vindate amritam. So how to get this supreme knowledge, the highest knowledge, the greatest knowledge, the king among knowledge, the sovereign science? Let us understand now to the new chapter, the ninth chapter of Bhagavad Gita, which Bhagavan is explaining wonderfully. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om. वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुस्साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः निधये सर्वविद्यानां षजे भवरोगिणां गुरवे सर्वलोकानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परां श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानामालयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादशङ्करं लोकशङ्करं शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवत्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः अपार करुणा सिंधुं ज्ञानदं शान्तरूपिणं श्रीचन्द्रशेखर गुरुं प्रणमामि मुदान्महम् ओम चैंट यम ब्रह्मा लाउडली यम ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्र रुद्र मरुतः स्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तमैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैर्गायन्ति यं सामगाः ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः यस्यान्तं न विदुःसुरासुरगणाः देवाय तस्मै नमः देवाय तस्मै नमः ओम श्री कृष्णाय परमात्मने नमः ओम श्री गणेशाय नमः श्री सरस्वत्यै नमः श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः हरि ओम श्री भगवानुवाच तेषामेवानुकम्पार्थम् अहमज्ञानजं तमः नाशयाम्यात्मभावस्थः ज्ञानदीपेन भास्वता ज्योतिषामपि तज्ज्योतिः तमसः परमुच्यते ज्ञानं ज्ञेयं ज्ञानगम्यं हृदि सर्वस्य विष्ठितं न हि ज्ञानेन सदृशं पवित्रमिह विद्यते तत्स्वयं योगसंसिद्धः कालेनात्मनि विन्दति ज्ञानेन तु तदज्ञानम् येषां नाशितमात्मनः तेषामादित्यवज्ञानं प्रकाशयति तत्परं यथैधांसि समिद्धोऽग्निः भस्मसात् कुरुते तथा ज्ञानाग्निदग्धकर्माणं तमाहुः पंडितं बुधाः ओम शांति शांति शांति। अथ श्रीमद्भगवद्गीता नवमोऽध्यायः राजविद्या राजगुह्य योगः। I will chant the first shloka, then Vishwajit can chant, then all of us will chant again. Okay. श्री भगवानुवाच इदन्तु ते गुह्यतमम् प्रवक्ष्याम्यनसूयवे ज्ञानं विज्ञानसहितं यज्ञात्वा मोक्तुमिच्छसि शुभात्.
श्रीभगवानुवाच इदं तु ते गुह्यतमं प्रवक्ष्याम्यनसूयवे ज्ञानं विज्ञानसहितं यज्ञात्वा मोक्ष्यसे शुभात्.
Very good. All of us together. Shri Bhagavanuvacha idantu te guhyatamam pravakshyamyana suyave jnanam vijnana sahitam yajñātva mokšyase shubhat. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Ardam Swagatam, hearty welcome to the next session of Bhagavad Gita, which is an auspicious beginning of the 9th chapter of the Gita. The 9th chapter of Gita is called as what? Raja Vidya Rajaguhya Yoga. Now start memorizing this word. There are two Rajas in this, Raja Vidya and Rajaguhya. What is the greatness of even the name of this chapter? You will understand. It is, I would say, the pinnacle of the Gita Shastram. Right in the middle of the Gita Shastram, yes or no? When you complete the 9th chapter, you finish exactly half the Gita Shastram. Yes or no? Anybody? 18 chapters divided by 2 is 9. This much elementary you should know. And Raja Vidya means what? King among knowledge. The sovereign knowledge. Now, even now, in many villages in Tamil Nadu, they call gold as Savaran, right? 8 Savaran, 10 Savaran, they say, no? I don't know whether in Kannada, Telugu, this is Savaran. But in Tamil, they keep on Savaran, correct? Am I right or wrong? Because I don't go to any gold shop, I don't touch gold. That is a different thing. Correct, Satish is saying correct, okay. Savaran. The Savaran has come from the word sovereign. Sovereign means what? That which is supreme. That which cannot be questioned. That which is authoritative. That which is guarantee. Nowadays, all guarantee scheme is running in the country. Everybody. Like that, this is guarantee. No guarantee will work. Only this guarantee will work. The king among Vidya, knowledge. Then, that means king among science, the royal science, the greatest science, greatest knowledge, Raja Vidya. Vidya here is what? Vijnanam, science. Then Vijnanam is what? Sheshena Jnanam. Vijnanam itself is a wonderful word. Okay. Raja Vidya. And what is the most puzzling aspect of this? Raja Guhyam. Means what? King among secrets. Again. King among secrets. Greatest secret. Highest secret. Difficult to understand. And even if I explain, not understand, that is king among secrets. So the word NRS, Suprabhatam, welcoming very early in the morning from Middle East. Very good. That's a dedication. You will all get Brahmajnanam in this life for that dedication. So, one who understands this chapter, Raja Vidya, Raja Guhyam, becomes a monarch, becomes a king. If you're a Sri Mata, becomes queen. So don't need to worry. I'm also normally a very common person. Nobody's respecting me. Don't worry about the world. Don't worry about anybody. Focus on this chapter. Attain this Raja Vidya, Raja Guhya Jnanam. You will be crowned the king of the universe, not just king of your own small city or town or state or country or earth. It is the king of the universe, sovereign knowledge, sovereign science, sovereign secret, greatest knowledge, Brahma Jnanam, Brahma Vidya, Atma Vidya. That is the greatness of this chapter. Much more to say when we take up in detail. Couple of words about the chapter number 9. 9 as a number is also the king among all numbers, greatest number. You know why? When you multiply 9 by any number, the sum of the individual number is also 9. Atmanathan is a very good coincidence. Today is also 9th. You see, nothing has been, no, we are not designed. It is just Bhagavan's grace. You see, it is 9th in India at least. Okay, correct, Atmanathan. Very good. Very good idea. I never thought. Good point is brought. And incidentally, we're also chanting Gita Jayanti in 9 sessions. You see, well, during 9th chapter, now, madam, you're doing in 9 sessions. So much of coincidence for the 9th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. And so, all of you, importantly, before I begin the class, because end of the class, all of you are going to sleep in US, and people in India will be looking for some coffee or tiffin. So, note down tomorrow morning. In less than 24 hours, we are starting at least half an hour early. Zoom admins, please don't doze off. Please start the session at 6:45 a.m. itself. So all of you log in about 5-10 minutes before even the 7 a.m. time in India. Whatever your time is now present now, time in your location. No, if it is in the East Coast, it is 9 p.m. West Coast, 6 p.m. Middle East, all. Note down the time. Half an hour before this means what? 7 o'clock. Not 7:30, but 7 o'clock. Come at 6:50 itself. KN Atmanathan, make sure that you assign the proper admins and make sure that it is laid in private stream mode. Later we'll publish it. All of you, please circulate. You all got the flyer or not? Gita Jayanti flyer. Please circulate to at least 100 people. That punyam you will get at least. Whether they join or not, different, but you circulate. 100 people, make all of them come and chant the Bhagavad Gita, 700 slokas, while we are starting this 9th chapter. Mahapunyam by chanting. So people say, I'm not able to chant Vedas, I'm not getting punyam. To chant the Bhagavad Gita, it is equal to chanting the entire Vedas. Tadidam Gita Shastram Samasta Vedartha Sara Sangraha Bhutam Durvigneyartham. So Acharya Shankara has told, has given the Bhagavad Gita a pedestal equal to that of the Vedas. So take this opportunity. Opportunities don't come every now and then with both your hands. And if you're really interested in well-being of your friends and relatives, tell them to join, circulate this to as many people. So that is important. So note down, don't forget because you'll all forget. Now, so what is Rajavidya Rajaguhya Yoga? Chapter number 9 deals with Brahma Jnanam, absolute supreme truth, essence of Upanishads, Upanishad of Purushaha. Write down the Purushaha, the supreme principle, supreme truth explained in the Upanishads is called Upanishad of Purushaha. Upanishadsu idam Upanishadam. Sanskrit. Upanishadaha. Acharya Shankara says again and again, don't go behind that Purusha, this Purusha. Okay. Go behind Upanishad of Purushaha. Discover. As you take the Upanishad, you're going to start Katha Upanishad 2024 early. So as you go through the journey of Upanishads, it will look like as if you are going through a textbook, but actually you are taking a journey inward. Inward understanding the supreme truth, which is your true nature. Nothing can equal this knowledge, the greatest knowledge. And so Bhagavan is doing a very auspicious beginning to this 9th chapter. As you can see, Arjuna has not asked any question. Arjuna asked any question? No. So, as I keep saying, Bhagavad Gita is a systematic study from chapter to chapter, shloka to shloka. What is the connection between the end of the 8th chapter and the beginning of the 9th chapter? Can you all now go to the last shloka of the 8th chapter? Chant with me. Let us see whether you remember or not. Shri Bhagavanuvacha Vedeshu Yagneshu Tapassu Chaiva Daneshu Yat Punya Phalam Pradishtam Atyeti Tat Sarvamidam Viditva Yogi Param Sthanamupaiti Chadyam Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. I took one full class on this, so you should have absolute clarity about this sloka. The last sloka of the each chapter, Bhagavan mentioned a lot of points, two key points. What is that? Viditva, underline. The word viditva, having known in bracket that supreme principle. What happens? Param sthanam upaiti. One attains the highest. If you know the supreme truth, you attain the highest. This is nothing but what the Upanishad says. Brahmavit apnoti param. Brahmavidapnoti param tadesha bhyukta satyam jnanamanantam brahma yo veda nihitam guhayam paramepyoman soshnyute sarvan kaman saha brahmana vipashtiteti. So, Brahmavit param apnoti. One who knows Brahman, realizes Brahman, supreme conscious principle, param apnoti, attains the highest. There's nothing greater to achieve than this. And what you should do? You should do bhajana, nama sankirtana, inner engineering, some art. What should you do? You should know. And this knowing is not something that will happen just like that. You have to sit with the Guru. You should have tapas, shraddha, bhakti, all the karma anusthana. Do that, sit down with the teacher, study systematically for n number of years till this becomes this knowledge. First of all, to understand every word is difficult. First, academic study of the words, then understanding the meaning, then the import, purport, then the internalization, realization. When you do that, you will what? Attain the highest or the greatest. So you should see whether you are what? One among the large number of common people or the selected few. You see, you all have gone to market, right? No? Different market, different countries, different market. Market basket is also there, US, correct? In every place there is a market. How many people are there in vegetable market and provision market? Thousands and thousands. Yes or no? People keep on going every day. How many people go to a diamond store? You tell me. Diamond store. How many can? How many people go to diamond store? Very, very, very few. Why? Because it's very expensive, very precious. Similarly, many people will go for all this. Nama Sankirtana, Bhajana, Harikatha, that, this, in all this nonsense. Very, very few, selected few, the best among them will come for this greatest science, greatest knowledge. That is the greatest incentive. If you are a selected few, Bahunam Janmanamante Jnanavan Mam Prapadyate. So Bhagavan underlined Viditva. You should know. Knowing which, what? Nothing else remains to be known. Knowing which, what? Atyeti. You cross over all the Punya Phalam. There is studying the Vedas or doing yajnas or doing dhanam or tapas. All the Punya Phalam you cross over by getting the supreme knowledge. There is one shloka. Let us see whether you all remember. Yavan artha udapane sarvata samplutodake tavan sarveshu vedeshu brahmanasya vijanataha. Anybody remembers? Huh? Yavan artha udapane. What is the meaning? Yavan artha udapane. What value is there for a small collection of water in a pond? Yavan artha, whatever value is there. Sarvata sampluto the cave, there is water all round. There is overflowing water all throughout the city. What is the value for one small pond of collection of water somewhere? You tell me. Similarly, that means what does it mean? Just like something very small or insignificant doesn't have any value when everywhere that is available in plenty. Tavan sarveshu vedeshu. Similarly, for the person who's understood the ultimate truth, supreme truth, Brahma Jnanam, Brahmanasya Vijanataha. Here, Brahmana doesn't mean Brahmana Kulam alone. Brahmajnanena Brahmanaha. For Brahmajnani, all the other things, Vedeshu, Yajneshu, Tapassu, Daneshu, all that is equal to Udapane. Are you getting now? See, when you start going ahead in Gita, you should sharpen your intellect. Are you able to compare now? Where Bhagavan, I told you, second chapter is the fundamental chapter for entire Gita Shastram. In that, what is told about Jnanam is what is being expanded in all the other chapters. So, this sloka is what is being told in a different form here. That means what? Whatever punyam you are getting by Veda, Yajna, Dana, Tapas, that is equal to what? Can somebody write this? Do you understand? I think all people will write notes. Is equal to Udapane. It means what? A small collection of water. And Tavan Sarveshu Vedeshu is equal to Yogi Param Sthanam Upaiti. For the one who has attained the highest, all this becomes insignificant. Or you understand? Anybody understood? Can 5 people say you understood what I'm saying? Because now you're going to Raja Vidya, Raja Vikhyam. That's why I need to raise your analytical capability. So, what is the also important word? See, in this sloka, the important word is what? Viditva. Underline, square, or circle that Viditva in sloka number 28. In the sloka, I just now told Yavanartha Udapane Sarvata Sampludodake Tavan Sarveshu Vedeshu. Circle that. Sudan Mama, correct? Means what? Knowing. Person is understood. Tavan Sarveshu Vedeshu. Whatever is told in all the Vedas is being attained by this person who was Vijanataha. Actually, circle the word Vijanataha. Visheshena Jnatum, Vijanatam. So, a person who is understood, realized that, attains everything. Clear? So, now it's very clear. So, if you want to attain the Punya Phalam of, many people say, Sir, please do Nama Sankirtana, please do Bhajana, come to the Harikatha, do this inner engineering, do this art, do that, do this. What should be your answer? What should be your answer? I am on the path to get Brahma Jnanam through study of Gita, Upanishad, Brahma Sutras. All these will become insignificant over a period of time. I am very confident. So that's why I keep saying, Shruti Pratipannate Yadasthasyati Nishthala Samadha Vachalo Buddhihi Tata Yogam Avapsyasi. It means what? You should not hear about, listen to all these nonsensical things happening. Focus straight on this. And so when Bhagavan ended the 8th chapter, he talked about what? Viditva. What is that Viditva? What is that knowledge you have to get? So Bhagavan is beginning the 9th chapter as a continuation of the end of 8th chapter. Now we're able to establish. It's called Sambandha Bhashyam, the connection between the 8th chapter end and the beginning of 9th chapter. Anybody understood what I'm saying? Viditva. Sthanam upaiti param sthanam. That is what is connected with the first sloka of the 9th chapter. So far, you're clear? What is the connection you see? Bhagavan is saying, there is something I'm going to tell you in this chapter. I told you at the end of the 8th, he didn't say end of 8th chapter. He is implying that what knowledge I had indicated in the end of the 8th chapter is what I'm going to explain in detail. If you want to get the highest, you should know that in a lot more detail. So I'm going to begin a new chapter with the promise that I had told in the end of each chapter. This is Bhagavan's promise. One who attains Brahma Jnanam goes beyond all the punyam. That means what? Attains that and much more. What? So Oshnute Sarvan Kaman Saha. All desires are fulfilled for a Brahmajnani. Brahmana Vipaschiteti. So the highest knowledge. So what's clear now? One. Two. Now, earlier I told you that Bhagavad Gita has got three groups. Systematic study. What are the three groups? 1 to 6, 7 to 12, 13 to 18. Right? Forgotten. See, that's why you keep on repeating again and again. So, what is 1 to 6? Tvam, very good. Tvam padartham. That means what? Who are you? Or who am I? So, some people have got this, fondness for going to some hill and sitting there and saying, who am I? 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 Ken, Asampradayam. Who am I should know by studying Bhagavad Gita first 6 chapters. Please understand. Don't go somewhere and sit in some hill and keep on saying, who am I? You will get an answer. I am a fool. I am miserable. I'm having problem. Everyday problems. Wife problem. Husband problem. Money problem. Boss problem. Traffic problem. Flood problem. Now in Chennai. All problems. That's what you will get. Yes or no? Who am I? Who am I? It's not that should be done actually after studying the Upanishads, Bhagavad Gita, Brahma Sutra. Then sit down like what you're doing. Sarvam khalvidam brahma tajjalaniti shanta upasita. After having understood Vedanta Vijnana Sunischitartha, getting complete knowledge after studying Vedanta Shastra for 30, 40 years, sit down. You don't need to go to hill also. You can sit in your own home, wherever you are, and you can do dhyanam on Atma Dhyanam. So please understand. All this apapracharam, wrong propagation, everything is wrong. So the lesser you open internet, better it is. Anyway, clear? So this jnanam is the highest jnanam. And so first 6 chapters is what? Tvam padartham. That means what? Who are you? Who am I? So when you ask who am I to the teacher, what does the teacher say? Tattvamasi. The Guru says, what? Tvam tadasi. You are that supreme truth. There is one shloka called Ekashloki. In one shloka, Acharya Shankara has explained the entire Vedanta Shastra. Tomorrow I will teach you that. Okay? Chant that every day. So, that supreme truth you are. That's what you understand from 6 chapters. Okay. Sir, that is fine, sir. This people say there's something called as God, Ishvara, Bhagavan. And if you're not camera on, no, Balachandra here, Srini Swami, all of you, switch on camera, huh? Very important chapter. Systematically study. Okay. Who is the Ishvara? That supreme principle. What is the real nature of supreme principle? It's called Tat Pada Artham. Write down. Tad Brahma. The word Tat in Vedanta generally refers to Brahma Tattvam. So, first 6 chapters is Atma Tattvam. Write down. Now, as you start going forward, increase the depth of knowledge. First 6 chapters is Atma Tattvam. Second set of 6 chapters, is what? Brahma Tattvam. So, we are now in 9th chapter. So, what is that we are supposed to discuss? In 7 to 12? Just now I told. What is it? Brahma Tattvam. Very good. So, here is a discussion about Brahman and understanding Brahman. Brahman means the true supreme truth. Satyasya Satyam. Truth among truths. Greatest truth. So, that is what? Brahma Tattvam. 7 to 12. So, 9 is also in middle of 7 to 12, right? Brahma Tattvam. The last 6 chapters academically, we'll understand now. We already completed. What is that? 13 to 18 is called Aikya Tattvam. So what is the principle of unity of Atma Tattvam and Brahma Tattvam? Brahma Satyam Jaganmithya Jivo Brahmaiva Naparaha. So Brahman and Atman are one and the same. Na Aparaha. They are not different. And this can be understood only by systematic study of the Gita, Shastram, Upanishads, and Brahma Sutras. Clear so far? Clear? Background? There's so much of preparation is required. Mind has to be what? Swami used to say in NRS, Paramataji, prepared. Prepared. Be prepared for this. Such a wonderful chapter. By God's grace, starting this Ekadashi in US, Dwadashi in India. Very good. No Tithi also. Tithi, Varam, Nakshatra, Yogam, Karanam, everything is very good. Let us now understand now. Now, this chapter is going to explain the supreme nature of Bhagavan, because our understanding of Bhagavan has been what so far? Been Bhagavan is Rama, Krishna, Hanumanta, correct? Then Devi, Saraswati, Lakshmi especially, most important. Okay, name, form, what? Abharanam, Asanam, temple. So where is God? You will go to puja room. Correct? It's good. Very good practice to start with that. But as you move forward, you will understand Bhagavan as what? Ashabdamasparshamarupamhamyayam tatharasam nityamagandhavajjayate anadyanantam mahatah param dhruvam nichaya tanmrityumukhat pramuchyate. I am giving all these glimpse, inspiration, Kathopanishad mantra. When you we know now yearning, not earning, you're earning, but yearning to study the Kathopanishad. So it says wonderfully, supreme principle is beyond Shabda Sparsha Rupa Sagandham. And that complex topic is handled wonderfully by Bhagavan in the 9th chapter. The true nature of Bhagavan is explained in the 7th chapter. Something called a 7th chapter. What is it called as? Jnana Vijnana Yoga. Yes or no? The Jnana Vijnana Yoga was an introduction to the supreme nature of Bhagavan. Many of you are thoroughly confused. So Bhagavan said, difficult to understand. So try for Saguna Brahma Dhyanam. Introduced 8th chapter, Krama Mukti, Kapala Moksham, for you can do yoga. People understand nowadays, this 21st century is a season for yoga. Everybody wants to do yoga. Every road there is a yoga shop. Stand up. So for that, there is one yoga, Akshara Brahma Yoga. No, pull the prana, do all those things. None of them can pull the prana. It's a different fact. But anyway, if you can do, fine. You are blessed. But I'm sure 99.9 cannot do. So Bhagavan says, come back. So what happens? You always think that the grass is green on the other side. So you go and try something. Doesn't work out. So you come back. So like that, you come back. So Bhagavan says, come back. Come back to Vedanta. That is what my Paramaguru, Sri Satchidanandendra Saraswati Swamiji started a wonderful series 40 years back. Back to Shankara series. Don't go behind all these nonsense people doing engineering, this nonsense. Go back to Shankara, Study what Shankara has told, get the ultimate knowledge. So, Bhagavan is going to explain the ultimate truth. So, 1 to 6, 7 to 12, 13 to 18, 7 to 12, middle of the, that means what? Middle of Brahma Tattvam, middle of Bhagavad Gita, highest knowledge, Upanishad of Purushaha. So now let us understand the meaning. And as we go forward, see, there is a lot to explain about this Raja Vidya, Raja Guhya itself. I'll explain more. We'll make progress on the subject matter. So Bhagavan begins. So like, many people watch cricket, right? T20 cricket, one day cricket. What happens? First ball, when you hit a 6, how nice it is? That first sloka, Bhagavan is sitting out of the park. What is he saying? Now, hey Arjuna. Arjuna means he's addressing all of us. So, Bhagavan says that I am now going to explain to you this ultimate jnanam, the greatest jnanam. This is what? Knowledge. And also the method to realize this jnanam, vijnanam. So now Bhagavan is establishing connection between the ninth chapter and also the seventh chapter. Now you see, continuation of eighth chapter is what? Viditva. Connection between the ninth and the seventh chapter is jnanam vijnana sahitam. Clear? Okay. Can you hear me now? Temporary blip. I don't know what happened. So, okay, yes, good. Okay. So, Raja Vidya, Raja Guhya Yoga. So, Bhagavan is saying, I'll teach you this knowledge. That means what? I was telling you that you have to learn these new concepts and also unlearn a lot of wrong notions that have been built in the mind. That will give you jnanam, knowledge. Then, by constant practice of this knowledge, how? Through write down Shravanam, Mananam, Nididhyasanam will give you Vijnanam. Vijnanam means realization. Sakshatkaram. So Bhagavan is saying, I'll explain to you both the subject matter, which is called Jnanam, and also how to realize this and establish the supreme truth is called Vijnanam. So wonderfully, Bhagavan is saying, not only will I teach you the subject matter, but also how to attain it, how to be established in it, how to realize the supreme truth, Jnanam and Vijnanam of what? The highest truth, greatest truth. And what is the special quality, special nature of this particular knowledge? It is the most secretive knowledge, the greatest secret. It is what? A secret means what? That which should be what? Will you go and take a public, microphone and then announce secret? Will you do that? Anybody's got a secret. I know about this person, special. I know. Will you go and put it in public? What you'll say? You will call somebody. This. Don't tell anybody. Everybody will say, don't tell anybody and tell that. And by the time the beauty is Cain, I will tell Cain some secret. After 100 people, 101% will call me and say, the secret? They will tell me that secret. So it will come back to me. Like that. So this secret, this greatest secret is what? So that secret, you say people know. But this secret is also greater. Why is called the greatest secret? Because even when it is explained, you will not understand. Onnum puriyaliye. Ne, Rita. We've been talking about Brahman, 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 Brahman. What is this Brahman, Brahman? Nah. So that's why you should keep on studying again and again, systematically with the teacher. So this is the greatest secret, which is very difficult to understand. Another interpretation is what? Even though it is publicly told, nobody understands this. That kind of secret. Correct? Secret, when you divulge, it becomes no longer a secret. Correct, Atmanathan? But when you divulge this information also, not able to understand. So it is the greatest secret. Don't you understand? Greatest secret. And Bhagavan says, generally, this should not be given to everybody. There are certain qualities that are required to attain this knowledge. And so Bhagavan says that you are a person who have got what lot of virtues. Virtuous person, punyavan, person who has got lot of virtues, only those people are eligible to get Brahmajnanam. Please understand, it is not just some academic, no, analytical, dry knowledge. A lot of punyam is required. So Bhagavan says, you are a person, the first aspect of virtuous person is not finding fault with others. You know what is Sri Ramachandra's greatest quality? You all know who is Sri Ramachandra? Nah. Krishna Ray and Ramara Mutru. Nah. Greatest quality of Sri Ramachandra was that he will never ever be critical about people's deficiencies. You know, everybody has got deficiency. Yes or no? Only Ishvara has no deficiency. Even when Ishvara is born as a human being, there are deficiencies. People point out deficiencies. Yes or no? Sri Ramachandra will never bother about any deficiency, non-critical of anybody, but always praising even a small help or even a small good quality you praise. This is one quality I found in my Guruji, Dr. Subhash Sharma Guruji. No, non-critical, absolutely. It's very, very difficult to get that state of mind. Bhagavan says, Arjuna, you got that great quality. It means one example of being a very virtuous person. Doesn't mean that, no, if I'm a very critical person, I should not get the knowledge. The example of the fact that Bhagavan points out you're a non-critical person means you have got virtues. That means what? Anagha. Bhagavan used the word Anagha to Arjuna somewhere. There. Let us see. Middle of some sloka I picked up. Anagha means one who is free from all sins. Hey Anagha. Sinless person. That is what we should take. Do not say, see, I still have, look at no other people deficiencies. I criticize people, so I may not eligible for Jnanam. See, nobody can become absolutely 100% pure. Okay. Know that you are doing all Nitya Karma, doing all the right steps, dharmic steps, getting virtues, becoming punyavan. That is the indicator. So don't hold on to verbal meaning. There's a problem with all this. No, people who don't know Upanishads, no Vedanta, Gita. They'll take this only one word and say that this is the most important quality. You should be a very virtuous person. Let me ask you a simple question. Can any of us here be non-critical? We'll be criticizing somebody at some point in time, right? Accept it. So it should not become a guilty feeling. That should be reduced over a period of time. Focus on this. So, virtuous person is the underlying principle. So, Bhagavan says, I'll give this Jnanam and Vijnanam. What is Jnanam? Quickly, you should answer now. Chat box. Jnanam is knowledge. Vijnanam is the method to realize and establish in the supreme knowledge. Why should we do all these things, sir? Some Raja Vidya, some Raja Guhyam, sovereign science, sovereign science, sovereign knowledge, sovereign secret also. Bhagavan says, this is the only way you can get rid of the samsara chakram. If you want to get rid of the cycle of samsara, punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam, punarapi janani, jathare shayanam, iha samsare. There is only one way by what? Getting this absolute knowledge, realizing your true nature. It's also the true nature of Bhagavan. Bhagavan says, this will free you from the samsara cycle. Clear? Huh? So, what are the inspirations to study this chapter? The greatest knowledge, greatest science, greatest secret. It is absolute knowledge and also realization, vijnanam, and it will free you from samsara. Preparation is what is required in terms of building all the virtues. There are some more details on this shloka which I will explain along with the e-book. So by the time I finish everything well past midnight last night, uploaded the ebook, everything is available now. All of you take, you got another 12 hours, less than 12 hours. Download the ebook, print it. Let me tell you, our team has done a wonderful job. Srividya K's team, then Lata, this team, then Bhagi, all the people. Kalamalni, Malati madam has done a special good work. Excellent compilation of the 9th chapter. Very difficult to understand. Let me tell you, it's not easy. So with these concepts and notes and whatever has been done, you can understand this chapter easily. So download the ebook of 9th chapter. Be ready. I will explain in further detail. The first shloka has got a lot of significance when we get the ebook. Okay. So now let's do Padavibhaga Anmaya and then understand this shloka. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha. Shri Bhagavan, 2 words. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha. Does not come in the counting. So that is separate. Okay. Nah, in Kannada we say no Satish Arya. Atakuntu lekkakilla. Now I don't know how you say in Tamil or Telugu. You know, but for calculation it is not there. Nah, Elli sir Tamil as well. Atakuntu lekkakilla. Lekka means calculation. Ata means for game. Sometimes no youngsters, some people will say, let me also come and play. Poor fellow, you also play for another 2 minutes, some batting and all you do, but your score will not count, they'll say. Atakuntu lekkakilla. That is Sri Bhagavan Uvacha. Okay, now count. Idam tu te guhyatamam. Once the word tamam comes, what you should do? Churkagveko. Guhyam, guhyataram, guhyatamam. Superlative, all superlatives. This entire chapter is all superlatives. Because you are all superlative person to study this. So, idam tu te guhyatamam pravakshyami. Pravakshyami. Uttama Purusha Ekavachana. I am going to say Bhagavan is so happy. He's been waiting for what? After taking birth as Kutti Krishna. You all want to always worship Kutti Krishna. Mere to Giridhara Gopal. This is the occasion Bhagavan has been waiting. Pravakshyami. Anasuyave. Jnanam Vijnana Sahitam. One word. Yat Jnatva. Yat plus Jnatva. Yat Jnatva. Called Jastva Sandhi. Write down. So many things are there. No, when you study the shloka. Mokshyase Ashubhat. It's not Shubhat. Mokshyase Ashubhat. Now look at the meaning. Anmaya. Sri Bhagavan Uvacha. 12. Very good. All of you now getting ready for the highest knowledge. Superlative science. You're all superlative people. So you will get this superlative knowledge very soon. Sri Bhagavan Uvacha. Tu. Beginning of Tukaram is there. Tu te anasuyave pravakshyami idam jnanam vijnana sahitam guhyatamam jnatva yat. Where is yat? Yat jnatva. So it's jnatva yat. Are you getting? Yajnatva becomes jnatva yat mokshyase ashubhat. Got done, Maya? Clear? Now, you should do Anmaya again, PVA team. Got it very clearly? I don't know whether you are, somebody can answer. Indumati, very good. Two, I told you, no, two beginning. Two is the beginning. Okay. So, repeat again. Tu, te, anasuyave pravakshyami idam jnanam vijnana sahitam guhyatamam jnatva yat mokshyase ashubhat. Clear? Okay, now it's a wonderful structure to this shloka. I really want all 100% of these people and all people who come for the next class, and also people who are hearing through YouTube, download the ebook. In study of Shastra, there is a technical term called Anubandha Chatushtayam. Write down. Anubandha Chatushtayam. For studying any Shastra, 4 things are required. What are the 4 things? One is the eligibility of the person who is learning. 2, what is the subject matter? So, it's called Adhikari Vishayam. What is the... So, all of you, if you download the e-book, it will be easier for you to understand. Otherwise, it becomes slightly complicated. Okay. Then, what is the benefit? Prayojanam. Write down. Adhikari Vishayam Prayojanam. What is the benefit of studying this? When I'm going to start something, mammoth task of studying such a great science, great secret, what is the benefit I'm going to get? First of all, am I eligible? First. 2, what actually you start with subject matter. Vishayam. What is the subject matter? Ken. Vishayam Shuddha Chaitanyam Jiva Brahmaikya Lakshanam. Second is subject is there, right? There are so many subjects. Space science. Now, artificial intelligence. AI. Today, everything is AI. Moment you say AI, everything dances upside down. AI. So, is everybody eligible for AI study, creating AI, things? No. So, what is the eligibility for this Vishayam? Shuddha Chaitanyam, to study that, what is the eligibility? Then, okay, subject is there, I'm eligible. What is the value? What is the benefit? Called Prayojanam. And 4 is Sambandham. What is the connection between all these 3 independent, seemingly independent elements? It's called Anubandha Chatushtayam. Anubandham means it is well connected, well tightened to enter a subject matter. See how nicely our rishis or Shastrajnaha have done. Even a subject matter to study, what are the aspects together you should consider? All that is there in this shloka itself. Download the ebook. I will explain further along with, no, all these are very, no, see, let me tell you, Raja Vidya, Raja Guhyam is going to be difficult. I am preparing now itself. Introduction is heavy or not? Is it like some other subject? Dharma Kshetra, Kurukshetra, it's not like that. You have to be very, very focused on the camera, have notebook, pen, the ebook ready. And only when you study like that, you will get value. Otherwise, 1 hour will go simply waste. We'll all be ready with the ebook in 12 hours from now. We'll continue further on this wonderful chapter. And so all in preparation for Gita Jayanti chanting beginning tomorrow morning. So double bonus. December season, holiday season, well spent in what? Study of Raja Vidya, Raja Guhya Yoga. So chant shloka number 1, end the class. Shri Bhagavanuvacha Idantu te guhyatamam Pravakshyamyanasuyave Jnanam Vijnana Sahitam Yajñatva Mokshase Shubhat. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Gita Samvatsara Vaibhavam. Who is chanting? We are coming to the end of that also. Very nice.
Namaskaram Guruji. Namaste everyone.
Very good, very good.
Om Shri Krishna. I will be chanting chapter 18, the slokas 36 to 42. Om Shri Krishnaya Paramatmane Namaha. Atha Ashtadashodhyayah Moksha Sannyasa Yogaha. Shri Bhagavanuvacha Sukham Dvidanim Trividam शृणु मे भरतर्षभ अभ्यासाद्रमते यत्र दुःखान्तं च निगच्छति यत्तदग्रे विषमिव परिणामे मृतोपमम् तत्सुखं सात्विकं प्रोक्तम् आत्मबुद्धिप्रसादजं विषयेन्द्रियसंयोगात् यत्तदग्रे मृतोपमं परिणामे विषमिव तत्सुखं राजसंस्मृतं यदग्रे चानुबन्धे च सुखं मोहनमात्मनः निद्रालस्य प्रमादोत्तं तत्तामसमुदाहृतं न तदस्ति पृथिव्यां वा दिवि देवेषु वा पुनः सत्वं प्रकृतिजैर्मुक्तं यथेभिः स्यात् त्रिभिर्गुणैः ब्राह्मणक्षत्रियविषां शूद्राणां च परन्तप कर्माणि प्रविभक्तानि स्वभावप्रभवैर्गुणैः शमोदमस्तपः शौचं क्षान्तिरार्जवमेव च ज्ञानं विज्ञानमास्तिक्यं ब्रह्मकर्म स्वभावजम् ओम शांति शांति शांति.
Excellent chanting, Malati madam. You're not only writing good notes, but also chanting very well.
Thank
Keep
you.
it up. Very, very
Thank
nice.
you.
Good. You see, so Bhagavan is clearly saying, Yattadagre Vishamiva. Shloka number 37. All of you commit to memory. All those things in the world looks very pleasurable. Nah? Like Bhaji, Bonda. You take 100 of them, what happens? Yattadagre. So those all look very enticing to begin with. Later you end up with problem. Whereas Bhagavan says, Yattadagre Vishamiva Pariname Amrutopamam. Difficult. See, Raja Vidya, Raja very difficult. No? But finally it is what? Amrutopamam gives immortality. Tat Sukham Satvikam Proktam. What? Atma Buddhi Prasadajam. Please underline the word. The Atma Jnanam is ultimate. That is called Satvika Sukham, getting knowledge and getting the happiness because of Atma Jnanam, Atma Rama, Ananda Ramana. So with this thought, let us prepare with the ebook for the next class and study this Raja Vidya, Raja Guru very systematically. I can promise you, don't miss any of the class, attend live, study in detail, study thoroughly, any doubts you ask, get it clarified. So this is a chance for you to understand Brahma Jnanam in great detail. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om Tat Sat. Krishna 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 Shubhamastu Samasta Sanmangalani Bhavantu Tyahita. Hari Om Narayana.